You don't actually want success. You want the feeling of success. There's a difference. Success is slow, repetitive, uncomfortable, boring. The feeling of success is instant. It's a dopamine spike when you watch a podcast about millionaires.
Wow.
It's inspiration after a YouTube video. It's motivation after a gym edit. It's the illusion of movement without moving. And your brain cannot tell the difference. When you watch a 2-hour conversation about building a business, your mind simulates the experience. You imagine yourself there, disciplined, focused, winning. Your heart rate changes. You feel driven. You nod along. But when the video ends, nothing in your real life has changed. No skill improved. No product built. No network expanded. No money earned. Yet your brain already tasted the reward. That's the trap. You're consuming the emotional payoff of success instead of building the infrastructure that creates it. And the more you consume, the less urgency you feel to act. Because psychologically, you already participated. This is why you can watch 10 productivity videos in a row and still procrastinate. This is why you can listen to business podcasts daily and still be broke. This is why you can follow fitness influencers for years and still look the same. You're not lazy. You're sedated. Sedated by simulation. Modern content is engineered to give you microdoses of achievement. Titles promise transformation. Thumbnails show results. Stories compress 10 years into 30 minutes. Your brain absorbs the narrative and releases dopamine as if progress was made. But progress wasn't made. Information is not transformation. Exposure is not execution. Understanding is not skill. Let me make this uncomfortable. If you disappeared from the internet for 30 days, no podcasts, no motivation, no how to get rich content, would your life improve or collapse? For most men, it would improve, because they would finally feel the discomfort they've been numbing. Boredom would hit, silence would hit, insecurity would hit, and that discomfort would force action. Right now, you never reach that point. The moment things feel hard, you open another video, another clip, another 10 habits of successful men, another breakdown of someone else's strategy. You keep studying the map, but you never walk. Here's the psychological mechanism. Dopamine rewards anticipation more than completion. When you click a video titled, "How I Made $10 Million at 24, your brain anticipates gain. That anticipation gives you a hit. By the end of the video, you feel closer to wealth, even though your bank account is identical. It's intellectual entertainment disguised as ambition, and it feels productive. That's the most dangerous part. Scrolling memes feels like waste. Watching educational content feels like growth. So you justify it. You tell yourself you're learning. But learning without implementation is procrastination in a suit. Real builders have a different relationship with information. They consume with a weapon in hand. They watch one concept, then they close the tab, then they execute. Messy, imperfect, public, risky. They don't binge knowledge. They extract and apply. There's a rule you need to adopt immediately. For every hour of consumption, there must be 3 hours of creation. If you watch a business video for 20 minutes, you owe the world an hour of building. If you read about discipline, you immediately do something difficult. Information must trigger action, not more information. Otherwise, you're training yourself to associate inspiration with passivity. Over time, this rewires your identity. You become the guy who knows a lot, but does nothing. You can explain marketing funnels, but you've never sold. You can break down investment strategies, but you've never invested. You can analyze successful men, but you've never risked becoming one. That gap destroys self-respect, and self-respect is the foundation of masculine presence. The solution is not to stop learning. It's to make learning expensive. Every piece of content you consume should cost you effort. Watch something about fitness? Train immediately. Watch something about money? Make an offer immediately. Watch something about discipline? Delete something distracting immediately. Close the loop. Build a reflex. Because the man who builds moves differently than the man who watches. The watcher waits for clarity. The builder creates clarity through action. The watcher seeks certainty. The builder tolerates uncertainty. The watcher feels inspired. The builder feels resistance and works anyway. Right now, your algorithm knows you better than you know yourself. It feeds you success content because you crave progress, but it gives you the emotional version, not the real one. And you keep accepting the substitute. You don't need another podcast. You need a project. You don't need another breakdown of wealthy habits. You need uncomfortable reps. You don't need more insight. You need output, because success is not consumed. It is constructed, quietly, slowly, without applause. Stop overdosing on other men's results. Start building your own. The moment you shift from consumer to creator, your posture changes. Your confidence changes. Your conversations change. Because now you're speaking from experience, not theory. You're not spectating ambition. You're carrying it. And men who carry weight don't need constant inspiration. They need time to build. Decide which one you are, the spectator of success or the architect of it.